voice of vets.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
Rock on.
And I'm all out of bubblegum.
I don't reckon I got no reason to kill nobody.
If I did, I don't think anybody would miss you, Roberta.
What are you? Some kind of Republican?
Yeah!
The voice of vets.
Hi, I'm Wilford Brimley, and I have diabetes.
That's heavy.
It hurts me to pee, and it causes me to be short with my family.
Sometimes when you gotta go really bad, you can't, you know?
The other day, I stubbed my toe and took it out on the dog.
Hey, got something for you.
And 2 weeks ago, I ran out of vanilla ice cream and struck my wife.
My posse.
And then I find out my wife's been dead for 6 years.
Put you back in the closet.
Who the hell did I hit?
Bye-bye.
The voice of vets.
Robot voice. All of the kids love the robot voice. My debut chain costs a lot of clowns. Snoop Doggy Dogg is on my nards. I wear very nice duds. Pierre Cardin and Jordache jeans. My hypercolor shirt changes when it's warm, but usually it's confined to my pants. I dig smooching babes. I squeeze their butts if they give their consent. Later on, if they don't know jazz, I'll move to the boobies and give them a hug.
Not funny, haha, funny queer.
Oh, in your face.
Hit it, fellas.
The voice of vets.
That's right.
The voice of vets.
You're at the Voice of Vince podcast.
The voice of vets.
Oh, yeah! Ladies and gents, welcome to yet another podcast episode of The Voice of Vince. The Voice of Vince podcasts are recorded, well, whenever the hell I want, in the DiMaggio Land Studios in Baseland, California, for the intent purpose of educating, entertaining, and placing all the blame upon those that are justly responsible. The liberal media and that Blagojevich, son of a bitch, whatever.
The voice is calling, it's calling, it's on my last page recalling, always tripping yet not falling down to
That's
the
right.
never stalling.
I got my own bumper music.
You're
You're at the Voice of Vince podcast. Enjoy it.
You agree to. And if you think I'll pull my punches,
I think I'll pull my punches.
sadly been misinformed, I'll smack you down and eat your lunches.
Well, maybe not anymore. Welcome.
The voice of vets.
That's right, you.
The voice of vets.
Whether you just pondered upon this site or you intended to get here, or if your computer's possessed, you're at the Voice of Vince podcast, so deal with it. I like to say there's a lot of stuff going on, but, well, I'm just awaiting a small surgery. So I'm just kind of kicking back and doing the last podcast till the end of the year. I don't know, I may do another one. It all depends on whatever keeps me entertained. But in the meantime, while you're here and I'm here, which, you know, since this is pre-recorded, I could be dead now. So this could be the last one. Regardless, enjoy it. You're at the Voice of Vince podcast. Arr. So far, it's been a fairly busy month. I completed an interview with Symphony X. Symphony X's Mike Romero yesterday, and it went over really good. We talked about the state of the nation, the state of metal, if he prefers Rock Band or Guitar Hero, which, you know, just for the record, I think both totally suck. But he said he found it pretty interesting because it kind of brought his family a little bit closer together in the career that basically pays for all their stuff. I think his family has a greater appreciation for what Mr. Romero does. So, hey, kudos to him. For me, that kind of crap would drive me nuts because if I want to play guitar, I'm going to pick up a guitar. If I want to play at the toy, I'm going to bust out the Tonkas and Legos. I don't believe in toy guitars. I don't believe in toy drums. It's just a fake representation of something real. But then again, that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. Pardon me if I wax a la Dennis Miller. I can't actually think of the last time involving music that I could have been wrong. Unless I was playing with some jackass like, what's that guy's name? The the guy for Total Eclipse, Total Idiots. But I'm not even going to get into that right now. Earlier this month, I got to do an interview with the band Unearth, and I did a whole handful of CD reviews, ranging from Slipknot to Unearth, Behemoth, Tiamat, a killer band called Defcon 1, which is the drummer of Venom, I believe it is, Anton something. But it's worth checking out. Speaking of heavy stuff like Defcon 1 and Venom and all that stuff that is unpure and unholy, check this out. This is a track that features the Budos Band from Daptone Records. Check it out. Yeah. Once again, here I come like a hurricane, back by the old school vibe just to up the game. A white guy with a mic and a studio who just shaved his head to hold back the afro. I ain't poking the fun, the ones who look different or the color of skin that God's box his soul in. I follow the flow when the current of inspiration, it keeps me free from pent-up frustration. Laugh all you want about this metalhead rapping, but you'll be silenced by your girlfriend clapping. She knows what's happening, you can't keep from snapping. My verbal grappling will send your ass snapping. Hold back the worship cause I know I am the master. Even though I'm flowing, I still like my music faster. Light years ahead of your puppets' assumptions, to showcase just a taste of music that is bumping. A divine skills that keep manifesting. There's been a V&B drought, but I ain't resting. If you're stressing, I'm testing how much more you'll take till you crumble like a cookie that's been overbaked. No fake, no second take, this is a real-time flow. The sentence is a statement more lethal than death row. Hold back, relax, and rewind the track while I kick back and snack on the respect your feedback. Were you waiting for more? Like I said, this is Daptone Records artist, the Budos Band. And they played that kind of Afrocentric R&B. It just sounds good. I don't know what it is about it, but it's got a nice flow to it. So yeah, I play bass, I do metal reviews, I do stick figure artwork, and every once in a while I'll throw down a rhyme or two. Yeah, it's fun. Keeps me entertained. Plus I know that Shannon Fry of Avenger Blood just loves this stuff. He loves it when a white man sounds black. By the way, this week it had snowed in Vegas, like 3 inches of snow, which goes to show that truly the Bible, as it prophesies end times, is really telling the truth because, well, hell will actually freeze over. God, that bass sounds thick. After I heard this song, it was on a compilation that was given away free on Amazon.com. I had to basically go and get everything that they had because it's sick. I can imagine somebody like Common or Kanye West flowing over this. You know, again, those are, two of, Shannon Fry's biggest heroes in rap. He's going to kick my ass when he sees me. Check this out. I kind of wouldn't blame him, especially after this. This is a band called Mindless Self-Indulgence, and they're doing a cover of Big Papa's. I love it when you call me Big Papa. My sister turned me on to this band last night in return for her being turned on to the band by her other brother, Dominic, in Maryland, where she just got back from a rather lengthy vacation. I'm glad to have her back. But she was playing this for me last night, and I couldn't figure out who it was, but I knew it sounded familiar. As far as I'm concerned, any band that covers Biggie Smalls, I mean, that's just the shiznit right there. So let's see, we've talked about Common, we've talked about Kanye West. Why not throw in Big Papa, Notorious B.I.G., Biggie Smalls? Yeah! Yeah, I'm not going to get any respect from the metal community for this podcast. Oh well. Yeah, like I'm going to edit that out. Tell you what, if I get somebody that sends me another email that says if they listened to the podcast that got sick because I belched, they can suck it. and you know who you are. Speaking of which, from what I understand, it sounds like somebody has taken my advice and backed off one of my friends in Florida. And Roberta, that was a very good choice because that just sustained your life. If anybody thinks I'm joking, test me. Hey, going back to the Metal Star magazine, which has really been blowing up as of late. They've been getting a couple thousand hits a day. No thanks to my input, of course. Earlier this month, I did the interview with Unearth and with John Slow Maggard, the bassist. And that was a lot of fun, man. The guy was very, very cool. But I just completed that interview with Mike Romeo from Symphony X, and it looks like next month, as I'm recuperating from the surgery, I should be well enough to do the interview with Sepultura's own Henry Kisser. That should be a lot of fun. I mean, the new album, Alex, which is, well, you guys haven't heard it yet. I got sent an exclusive from a source because the album's not going to be out until January 23rd. And it's pretty sick. I'll tell you, it's definitely something to look forward to. It's a concept album based on the movie that Stanley Kubrick did in '71 that was based on the book by Anthony Russell, or Broussard, I think it is, A Clockwork Orange. Talk about a twisted storyline. But surprisingly enough, which I guess isn't really that surprising, Sepultura did a top-notch job in doing the concept album Alex based on the book, and it's pretty sick. They, I think one of the things I liked the most was they did a song called Ludwig van, which is it kind of portrays Alex's affinity for classical music and Beethoven. And they did a really, really, really good job on the song Ludwig van that kind of just reflects that appreciation. And it's pretty sick, man. Speaking of sick, check this out. What do you get when you mix folk music and metal music? You get Waverly, Ohio's Lunarium and the song Ale.
Good to you, Jim.
For as many times as I listened to bar bands and played with bar bands live, this is just like the perfect live pub song. Lunarium's Ale. Huh.
I was walking down the street one night, the pub was on me left. I'd ninepence in my pocket for the spirit I love best. They'll put me in a wagon and haul me up to jail. So put me back upon my stool and have another ale. I was walking down the street one night, the pub was on me left. I'd ninepence in my pocket for the spirit I love best. They'll put me in a wagon and haul me up to jail.
It's like a bunch of Alcoholics remix of Lord of the Rings.
Lady, me with the fire behind. There's only one thing running, not turn me feverish mind. Her husband fast approached me, the smooth was not the best. They tasted buzzers and it fell me and some on her breast. I was walking down the street one night, the pub was on me.
This just tells a tale which we all know so well about a simple misunderstanding in the midst of a drunken rage and an apparent available woman and her angry, infuriated husband. Hey, it's a great song, man.
I got so scared I fell again, my head between her thighs. They kicked me in the stomach.
I bet they throw a kick-ass live show.
And as I fell away from Harry, the genuine draft, I was walking down the street one night, the pub was on me left. And I could in my pocket for the spirit I love best. So put me in the wagon and haul me up to jail. So put me back upon my stool and have another ale. I was walking down the street one night, the pub was on me left.
Yeehaw!
And I could in my pocket for the spirit I love best.
Yeah!
So put me in the wagon and haul me up to jail. Put me back upon my stool and put me back upon my stool and have
God, I almost wanted to throw up from that. Well, here's where I get to have a little bit of fun. I actually was able to record my nephew's voice, and I decided to go ahead and put together an interview to see how he feels about being 2 years old. And if he could run for president, what kind of president would he be? Saying that you're 2 years old, in 1 year you've nearly doubled in age. What do you think about that? That is quite an interesting observation for a person of your age. Second question. What do you think of the upcoming Obama administration? Well, I can tell you what that sounded like you said, but let's just move on, shall we? All right, next question. Seeing that you're not 35 years old yet and the minimum qualifying age to be elected president of the United States of America, if the people of the United States of America were to elect a 2-year-old, what platform would you stand on? I find it interesting that you're like most politicians of the day that definitely support a green energy policy. For our next generations of vehicles, what do you think a green energy policy will be able to do for us? Final question, where most people really wonder what kind of president we're going to elect, and wonder if they're a boxers or briefs kind of guy. What are you, Pampers or Huggies? Oh, come on, Gabriel, don't be shy. Americans want to know. Well, I guess that pretty much sums it up. Gabriel, thank you for your time and best of luck in the election.
The voice of vets.
Well, we've had fun doing this again.
The voice of vets.
Yay! I'm smiling inside.
The voice of vets.
We've conversed with a 2-year-old. We've rapped. We've had a good time. So, from all the voices in my head to all of you out there, have a safe New Year's. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy holidays. Happy shoe tying day, whatever it may be. And have a good Christmas.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And if you don't believe any of those, piss off. And suck it. My wife is looking at me. And I said, suck it. Suck it, suck it, suck it. Suck it.
I'll smack you down and eat two lunches.
She thinks I'm queer. Do you have anything you want to say?
The voice of vets.
Well, if I was queer,
The voice of
I'd be married to your brother.
The voice of vets.
And I don't think that's going to happen. I am heterosexual as they come. There's about 10 things wrong with that statement. Oh, well, I'm getting out of here. Have a happy New Year's, and peace, and stay safe. And oh yeah, by the way, I'm going to be busy on the 31st because I'm going to be hanging out with the Holbrooks as they present to me my brand new signature hymn bass that I've been working with them on for about a year. So I'm stoked. Be prepared for me to tell you guys all about it next time we converse at this level. So peace, eat your vegetables, have your pancreas checked regularly, and I'm out. See ya. Goodbye. What? Yeah, that's my wife. She won't say anything, but she'll meow like a sex-crazed cat into the microphone. And if you heard that, well, you see what kind of life I live. Peace!